everybody, it's bun time. Today I'm setting up December in my bullet journal, and I thought I would take a video of that this time. It's my first ever bullet journaling video, but I've been bullet journaling for 3 years now, beginning in December. And for this month, I thought it would be really cute if I did an Undertale theme. Undertale is a really great game if you somehow have not heard of it. And there's this really kind of iconic little scene where in the beginning you look in a mirror and you check the mirror and it says it's you. And then at the end of the game there's kind of the same looking area and you check the mirror and it says despite everything it's still you. Kind of like commenting on, you know, the hardships that you went through throughout the game. And so I thought it would be really cute to recreate that for my cover page for December. I thought it would be really fitting for 2020. And I decided to draw a whole bunch of the golden flowers around the text box. So what I did first was I laid down a whole bunch of yellow, and now I'm just drawing in the flowers with an orange pen. And this took forever. There were so many flowers. I don't know why I did this. My hand was cramping. I will never do this again. Of course I say that now, but I said this last month too, and here I am again. But we shall see for next year what my spreads will bring. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do. I really wanted to maybe do a whole bunch of floral themes next year, but I don't think I want to go away from making video game themes. But we shall see. And now I'm going in with my Crayola SuperTip marker in an orangey color, and I'm just coloring in the centers of the flowers, and I'm coloring in around the flowers, so it gives the picture just a tiny bit more depth. It's not just orange outlines of flowers on a yellow splash of color. I think it kind of brings it together a little bit so that the lines aren't so harsh. And I'm using my Tombow Dual Brush Pens in a warm gray color and a darker warm gray color to color in this little bunny character who's there to represent me. I wanted to draw in the main character from Undertale, but I thought drawing in my own bunny character might work a little better for my own personal bullet journal. Maybe if I was doing fan art, I would draw the main character from the game. But since this is for me, I thought it'd be more fitting to draw something that represents myself. And I printed out some stickers because I didn't want to draw it myself in the Undertale font for December. And here I'm cutting out where the text box is gonna go. So I saw last month, I believe, Amanda Rachley did kind of a pop-up book vibe with her Among Us theme. And I cut out the text box, I printed it out, but it wasn't big enough, so I had to print out a bigger one. And here I am trying to figure out how to do this. I did do a test run, but I completely forgot how I did it, so I was struggling a little bit. So I taped in the text box where I wanted it to sit, and then I cut out this piece of black paper and glued it to the back of my text box. And I cut out a little slit. You didn't see me do it because everything that's important is out of frame, which is great. You'll love to see it. And basically you're going to pull the tab on the other side of the page and it will bring the text box down from it's you to despite everything, it's still you. So you can kind of change what the text says. There you go. And I just taped it in place on the next spot, and I put a little stop block so that it can't go up any further. I also put a stop block at the bottom so it didn't go down further than it needed to. And I also put a couple of pieces of paper on the back for the track so that it kind of stays in line, and I added a little pull tab to the front. And here's me making sure it works for like 5 minutes and being very unsure of myself. And then finally I glued these 2 pages together so you don't really see all the inner workings as you flip through my journal. And here's my calendar page. I thought it would be really cute to draw the calendar as if it were sitting on a bed of the golden flowers, which was a really good idea and concept. But oh my gosh, did it take forever to draw all of these flowers, holy moly. It took me ages, my poor little hand was all cramped up. I was knitting earlier with some cotton yarn on some really small needles, which, if you've ever done it, you know it really cramps up your hands. So oh my gosh, I was not treating my hands with respect this day. So I'm again going in with my orange pen over some yellow and just drawing in all of the flowers. The flowers are really simple. It's just a little circle for the center and then 5 overlapping petals, the petals are kind of like C-shaped. So you can kind of like draw a C and then another C next to it, and it makes it look like they're overlapping. They're really simple. It takes like a second to do. I'll be drawing these flowers in my sleep probably from now on. And again, I'm going in with my Crayola SuperTip marker. These things are great. You get so many of them for like only a few bucks. And I'm coloring in the center of the flower and around the flowers. I think it makes it look so much better, as I said. And it's really quick to do. And now I grabbed a black marker and I'm just blacking out the row where I'm gonna put the days of the week. I thought it would be really cute if some of the flowers were overlapping the calendar, so I think that turned out really nice actually. I'm really happy with that. And I'm using my Pigma Micron with a plastic nib to draw in the calendar. I love the plastic nib so much, it's so durable. Like my .01, or is it just .1? I don't know. It's all flat now because I used it so much, but the plastic nib is very nice and durable. So hopefully that'll last me a long time. And I got my Uni-Ball Signo white gel pen to write in the days of the week. And I also got a sticker for December for the label of the month. Normally I would draw this out, but the Undertale font is kind of iconic a little bit, so I thought it'd be better to just get the font and then, print it out. And now on to my habit tracker. I'm again drawing some flowers. I was getting really sick of drawing flowers at this point, so I drew fewer this time on this page. orange marker going in and just shading it a little bit, making it look a little nicer. Using that same Pigma Micron to draw in the border for the habit tracker. I used to do the individual calendar trackers, and I used to write out every single day of the month in each of them, which worked out, but it took forever. And then I used to do the individual calendars without the numbers, but I kept getting confused and like marking the wrong day. So I found that this works out better for me, although I do have to draw all of those dots, which I wonder, is that any better from writing out all the days of the month 6 times? Who knows? But I just draw in the dots and I write the dates across the top. And when I do the habit, I make the dot much bigger with my pen. And it works for me, it's great. But unfortunately, I forgot that the 15 and 16 were practically in the margin. So that's going over the box a little bit, but it's fine, it looks fine. And then I'm just pasting in my habit sticker that I printed out, and this cute little quote that just says "Stay determined," which I thought was great and fitting for a habit tracker especially. And now onto the weekly spread. This is the same weekly spread that I've been using for like 6 weeks or so. It works so well for me, I love it. It's simple to set up, there's room for doodles, and it's just great. I got the idea from Shada Campbell. I think she's a wonderful person. Her spreads are gorgeous and minimal and lovely. If you don't know her for some reason and you know me somehow, go ahead and check her out. I'll link her Instagram in the description of the video. So I decided to draw the flowers in the little corners of where I'm going to put the days of the week. And they're kind of overlapping the boxes for my to-do list, which I think looks really cute. And I'm using my pen to draw in the boxes. And it just works out so great. I don't have huge to-do lists usually, so having a smaller space to write in everything works out well for me. It makes me feel like I'm getting more use out of my bullet journal, so it's not like an empty page or anything. And I'm using my black marker again for the top of the box where I'm going to put the day of the week, and I'm using my Uni-Ball Signo pen, white gel pen, to write in the days and the dates. And on the left side there, I've got my notes and my weekly goals. So if I've got, like a standing to-do list, like you need to order groceries at some point this week, that's gonna go in the notes section. It's notes and to-do and such. And I decided to draw even more of those flowers, but this time they're kind of confined to a square. I think that makes a really cute little look. I'm just writing in notes and goals in a very simple font. And that's the setup. I think it looks great. I was so happy with how this turned out actually. I've been so excited to do this. I had this idea for months and I just couldn't wait to put it in my journal. And I was planning on starting my bullet journal videos beginning in 2021. But I thought, you know what? Let me just start this now because I have a great idea that I just have to get out here. So that's the video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope to do more bullet journal videos in the future. So make sure to comment and tell me if you liked it and see if you want to see it. Thanks so much. Talk to you later.